So, this isn't bullshit. I'll put a picture of the fucking article up and I will even put it in the description and pinned to the comments. The Eagles, there is an NFL trade rumor going around right now that has been coming up, and it says that the Eagles might be trading Nick Foles to the Cleveland Browns. This isn't bullshit, guys. The Eagles might trade Nick Foles to the Cleveland Browns for the first pick of the draft to go get Saquon Barkley. I don't fucking know where this is coming from because I don't even know why they'd even go after Saquon Barkley unless they're going to let a running back go or they have some value on another. I don't know because I know Jay Ajayi's staying here. He's going to be at the top of the depth chart. LeGarrette Blount, I have no idea what he's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen with him. And Corey Clement has been a beast, and they're not going to get rid of him. It's only his first fucking year. So that's the report that's out right now, and I don't know why. Now, the Cleveland Browns, I could definitely see that happening because, honestly, if they can get a quarterback, if they can get at least a quarterback, they have a shit ton of picks this year, so if they at least get a quarterback, they can go for another position instead of going for quarterback every year. But one side of me says, I don't feel like ruining Nick Foles' fucking career going to the damn Cleveland Browns because, number one, they probably won't even do the RPO system. They'll probably put him in a whole new system. They'll get some weapons, blah, 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 blah. Who fucking knows? But the other side of me says, hey, first pick of the draft, and we don't got to give much up, even though we're getting rid of Nick Foles. But I don't know how to even put this in words. Because honestly, I don't know. This can be a good thing, a good thing for us, a bad thing for another. I don't know. I have no idea. This all depends if Nick Foles even wants to go anywhere else. Because if Jeffrey Lurie goes, I know the Eagles organization has enough respect for Nick Foles. They'll be like, they won't just trade him and not even tell him until they finds out from his agent the next day. They'll go up to him and say, hey, Nick, look, we got an offer on the table right now. You did a good job for us this year. It would be nice, we need to make a trade. Want to see if, are you going to play next year? Are you going to retire? Blah, 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 blah. They might ask him all that. Now, if he wants to keep playing, which I think he might, I don't think he's going to retire, in my opinion. I don't think he is. But I think that this is a crazy thing that could happen. If literally, they can literally trade Nick Foles to the Browns for the first round pick, for the first pick of the draft, and they can get any guy they want. But Saquon Barkley, look, guy is a beast in college. I've watched his highlights. Cool, he's a Penn State guy. He's a Pennsylvania guy. I don't know what that's all about because I know the Eagles were looking at their Leonard Fournette last year, which, he was going to be drafted by the Jaguars anyway. I didn't expect him to move down in the fucking draft. But, that was before the LeGarrette Blount signing. So now it's like, what do you do? And this is what was been said. This is a report. This is an official report from NewJersey.com. Okay? This is an official report. Okay? And honestly, I know it's kind of crazy because we all said, watch us trade him to the fucking Browns. The Browns will probably take anything for him. But the other side of the coin is that, do you really want to trade him away? See, I'm so torn about it. One side he says trade him, to whatever team, and another side says, are you really going to get a first pick for him from any other team? If there's a desperate team out there that needs a quarterback that just won a Super Bowl. This isn't a quarterback that got to the NFC Championship game. This isn't a quarterback that got to the divisional game. This is a quarterback that just won the fucking Super Bowl. So how many quarterbacks in this league get traded the next year after winning a damn Super Bowl? Not fucking many, okay? Unless it happened a long fucking time ago before I was in fucking diapers or even thought of, okay? So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But Saquon, at least if it said another name, I would be like, okay, it makes sense maybe a little bit. I would believe it a little bit more. But Saquon Barkley, we're good at running back. Why the fuck would we get Saquon Barkley? Would we get Saquon Barkley because he could be the number 3? He could be in, not even the number 3 really, but I'm just saying he could be in the rotation. down the road, maybe Ajayi's not the future. Maybe he's going to play for one more year, and then because he only had one more year on his rookie deal, and then that's it. And then they got to figure it out. Because you got, you're going to have a few contracts. If they don't sign Graham, then that's, they still got to sign him next year. And Nelson Aguilar's contract's up next year. And where do I go with this? I don't know. I really don't. Saquon Barkley, beast running back in college. Don't know how he's going to do in the NFL. He's getting overhyped a little too much, but I think he's going to be a good player. But because I know last year we missed out on a lot of running backs, okay? We missed out on a lot of running backs last year, okay? I was on the Dalvin Cook train in the draft. I was on that Dalvin Cook train, not the fucking McCaffrey train, not the Leonard Fournette I was on the Leonard Fournette train because I knew we weren't going to get him. But this guy, this shit, I don't know. I need to know right now what you guys think. I really do. Because this is just too fucking much. Am I have to go through this shit this offseason? Now I'm going to be thinking about shit. If I send this article to people, if I send this information to people, people are going to be like, what? Are you going to get a first round pick for Nick Foles from any other team? I don't know. Because the Bills are trying to trade up. The Bills are trying to trade up to take the Giants pick and to go get a quarterback. Okay? Now, the Cleveland Browns are probably thinking, look, we got a lot of picks this year. I think they have a few second-round picks this year. We got a lot of picks this year. I don't know if they have another first-round pick. Let me know. But they literally could just... The Cleveland Browns think of it as, we can fill this position without... we're giving up a first-round pick, of course, but, if they'll be stress-free, getting the quarterback that they need. And then if it works out, cool. But... they could just use their other picks to move up in the draft, or there's some type of plan going on. There's a plan. It could be moving up in the draft with some second round. I know they have a shit ton of second round picks, I think. Like they have 2 or 3, I don't know. I know they ended up getting a lot of picks from a few trades. But I don't know what's going to happen. But for Saquon Barkley, it makes no fucking sense. To me, it makes no sense. But on the other flip side of the coin, it kind of does make sense because I don't know if Ajayi is going to stay here, which is fucking stupid. I don't know if it's about his rumors about his fucking knees. I don't know if it's his rumors about he ain't going to last long. He's only going to last a few years because he has some knee bullshit going on. I don't know. Whatever the hell's going on with his knee, I don't freaking know. But apparently it's been working out fine because it didn't look like he was fine. He looked like he was fine this year. But they've been resting him before games. So a day before a game, they rest him. They're doing the same thing what Miami did. Miami didn't practice him the whole week. They practiced him a day before a game. They'd leave him out. They'd be, he'd just be sitting, standing, whatever the hell he's doing. But I don't know. Saquon Barkley with the first, I don't know. I really don't know. I'd be surprised, but I'm not believing any fucking draft hype. I believe way too much draft hype last year. It was McCaffrey, and it was, oh my God, it wouldn't stop. It just wouldn't stop last year. It wouldn't. I literally, Derek Barnett was the last pick I thought we were gonna do. I mean, that was probably wasn't a surprising move, but it was like okay. Because we already had a few DNs that were all right. You know what I mean? Chris Long was already signed, so I was like, all right, well, another DN. So, but it worked out to our favor. So what the fuck do I know? I don't get paid the big bucks to make those fucking decisions. So I'm just a damn fan. That's all I fucking am. So, this is maybe they're not going to get a first round pick from other teams. Maybe like the Eagles reportedly wanted 2 first round picks. But if they get a first round pick, that's the first pick in the draft. I believe that they'll make that fucking trade. Okay, there's a difference between getting a first round pick. You get the first round pick, the 26th pick in the draft. They won't take that. Now, if they get the first round pick, the first pick of the draft, number 1 overall, that's big. That's a fucking steal. Wentz is our future, okay? And it's hard because, Nick Foles is Philly born. This is his home. But I want to keep him on the roster too because I'd rather keep him on the roster because we have a lot of other guys we could fucking trade and get value for, okay? Maybe not a first round pick, maybe Jason Peters, I don't know. But there's plenty of guys on our fucking team that we could trade and get, and our cap situation is going to be fucking fine this year. I already know what we're going to be. We should be at least 30, 40 something million above the cap. Seriously. I did some research on it. If they trade certain players and make certain moves, They could do some things. And if you get rid of Nick Foles, they save about 5 point something million, whatever it is, 5 point something million, which isn't crazy. But you can still sign a lot of depth players. This team is all about depth on the D line, diversity with the safeties and corners. Corners could cover like safeties. Safeties can cover like corners. Jim Schwartz liked those guys that are multidimensional. That's why we had Malcolm Jenkins. That's why we signed Corey Graham to take the safety spot so they can move Malcolm Jenkins all over the field, because he could be a corner, he could be a safety, he could be a linebacker, he could be anything he wants to. The coach tells him to be. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, if the Browns offer the first pick of the fucking draft for Nick Foles, I'm sorry, guys, they gotta take it. They have to take that. You just won a Super Bowl, and you can literally get the first pick of the draft. You got the last pick. You literally can get a first pick of the draft. Then you already have your first round pick, which is the last pick, the 32nd pick of the draft. So you could take that pick, and you could fucking trade that pick, get more picks. You could do, there's so many different things that this team could do. If they end up getting a first round pick for Nick Foles to the Cleveland Browns for the #1 overall of the draft, that 32nd pick, that last pick of the first round, they got to trade that. They got to trade it and get more picks in the second and third round. That's what they got to do. Most likely, because I don't think they're going to keep 2 first-round picks. I think they'll get the guy they want and then trade that 32nd pick, that last pick of the draft in the first round. So this is the shit that I had to read this morning, and I was at work, couldn't even make a fucking video on it. You can't. Howie Roseman said this. If the Eagles were to trade Nick Foles, it would have to be worth their fucking. It would have to be worth something dramatic. Like, they want 2 first-round picks. So I'm happy they want 2 first-round picks, because honestly, I'm glad that they won't give away Foles like a bag of fucking potato chips. I'm glad that they'll actually want to get something back. But if you have a chance to get the first pick of the damn draft overall, now the guy won us a damn Super Bowl, but you know for damn well that Wentz is our fucking quarterback, and Wentz is going to be healthy. But the problem that everyone's having now is everyone's freaking out because we don't know if Wentz is going to be healthy by week 1, which I think he's going to be. He doesn't have to play in the preseason, doesn't have to do any of that shit. But the good thing about keeping Foles on the roster is that if he can't play and they want to be cautious with it, they can literally have Foles take over with the RPOs for a few games or whatever the fuck it is, and then slowly get Carson Wentz back into the offense, and then we'll be totally fine. But if you keep him on the roster, his value goes back down, and who knows? You could trade him during the season next year, too. You could trade him. Week 9 is the last week where you can make trades. So you could trade him during the season. Say Ben Roethlisberger goes down. Say, I could see the Steelers getting him, too. I could see a bunch of teams going after him because, honestly, like, if someone goes down, who the fuck do they have? This is the best starting quarterback, backup quarterback tandem in the league, in the NFL right now. This is the best starter, backup tandem. 100%. So they could trade him during the season. They could trade him during the damn season. If a quarterback goes down, you know they go after free agents that aren't signed yet. They go after everyone. They go after everybody. But somebody will make a damn phone call during the damn season when someone gets hurt. You just watch. But this is the only time right now. This is the only time they're going to get the first round pick, because after that they won't get shit for him. Who knows? Maybe they will during the season, depending on what picks what team has and what they are willing to give up. But you literally 2 first round picks for Nick Foles. That's what they want. So that's good. So they're not going to give him away. Like I said, they're not going to give him away like a bag of potato chips. They want the first overall pick of the. If they're offered the first overall pick of the draft, you got to take it. I mean, you have to take it. You got to take it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Everybody is now clouding Wentz now and looking at Nick Foles like he's going to be our fucking... No, he's not our future, guys. He's not. You got a quarterback. Okay, our quarterback got fucking hurt, okay? Shit happens, okay? He'll be fine. At least he's not some cocky fucking asshole QB that literally, that all he is about money. All he is about, dude. The guy's a full-blown Catholic. A guy, pray to the Lord, take your vitamins, and say your prayers, and amen, and all that shit. That's what he's all about. Okay, and I'm glad that we have a guy like that. I'm glad we don't have a scumbag quarterback, cocky, conceited, selfish. You know what I mean? We have two really probably the best guy, probably two of the best off the field guys you could ever have on your damn team. But you have two leaders too, and Carson Wentz is one of those leaders, and that's our guy. So if we lose Nick Foles, we lose Nick Foles. But if you're offered the first overall pick of the draft, you have to fucking take it. You have to take it. You're not giving up picks, you're giving up a player, a backup QB. And the thing is, if we didn't have Wentz, then hell no. Get the fuck away from these trades. Get the hell away from these offers. Or people won't even offer because they know that's our only quarterback and we're not going to do anything. But is Nate Sudfeld the answer backup? Don't know. We'll go down that road once we have to damn cross it. But this shit, you cannot. You literally, do I want to trade him to the fucking Browns? No, I'd rather trade him to a better team. This way he actually has weapons. Not this fucking, they throw a fucking parade over in Cleveland because they had a perfect year of 0-16. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't fucking, you have to take that, you have to. But the second part to the whole fucking thing is getting Saquon Barkley? Fuck no, why? Why waste your damn pick on I don't know. Why? Do we need another running back? Do we? We're losing Blunt probably. I don't know unless he comes, if Blunt comes back, we're not getting Saquon Barkley. That's not fucking happening. You got three different types of running backs that do three different things that are very different each and every fucking way. Corey Clement, J.J. and LeGarrette Blount. They're all here. Darren Sproles, if he's here. Donnell Pumphrey, he's a piece of shit. Don't want him on this fucking team. Go fucking gain weight at a fucking McDonald's and go do something, on another fucking team. Okay? Because I'm sick. I'm not waiting until he gains 20 fucking pounds to do nothing. Okay? I'm tired. And some people are like, oh, sir, Donnell Pumphrey. I was hyped about Donnell Pumphrey because the pedigree of Donnell Pumphrey is that he beat Marshall Faulk's all-purpose yard record with over 6,000 at San Diego State. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I got all hyped because of that. And then what happened? He couldn't even punt. He couldn't even make one guy miss on a fucking punt return the whole fucking preseason. Absolutely nothing. So, Saquon Barkley, it makes no fucking sense. Makes no sense, but it's way too fucking early for the draft shit. It's way too fucking early to know what's going on. But if they trigger this trade, and we get a first overall pick, Philadelphia better be fucking happy about it, because not only you still got you got the franchise quarterback of the damn future that's going to start this year and play and put the whole team on his back and literally play so freaking hard. Now he's got to be cautious. He can't run into linebackers and run to the fucking end zone like he's jumping into one of those those playground ball fucking pools. No, he's got to literally fucking be cautious, slide, learn how to fucking slide, and stop taking hits. That's all. Okay, so that's what's gotta happen. But if you got the first overall pick of the draft on top of winning a fucking Super Bowl, you know how much that's gonna fucking mean? You're gonna get if they draft the right guy at number 1, they can get a fucking starter. They need to draft a need. A fucking need. Okay? Now I know, are you drafting a need or are you drafting the best player in the draft? And Saquon Barkley, probably the best player in the draft, I'd have to say. So maybe this is the route they want to go, but it makes no sense. As the running back committee, I don't know how that's going to work. I really don't, because if this guy's legit starter, okay, he can't be sitting on the bench, okay? He's got to be in the rotation. He's not going to be a practice squad guy. This guy is, Saquon Barkley's he's a good running back, okay? He can do everything. Make people miss. He could jump over. He can pretty much do everything. I haven't seen the guy not do something I didn't like, because honestly, he did everything. So I'm surprised over this as much as you are right now, and I don't fucking know, okay? I really don't. It's getting to that damn point where I'm like, if this happens, it happens. But honestly, dude, guys, you get the first overall pick of the draft, you got to trade him because you're not going to get the first overall pick of the you're not going to get the first overall pick because it's one team. If the team that's interested in Nick Foles wants to trade their fucking first overall pick of the draft, and you got your franchise quarterback Carson Wentz still sitting in the damn locker room on the roster, you cannot give that shit up. You cannot. You have to take this. You have to take it. You have to. Okay, it has to happen. If this is true and they're really going to offer the first pick of the draft for Nick Foles and you got Carson Wentz still sitting on the team, you got to take that. You got to take that. Okay, as much as well, what else do you want, dude? Do you want him to be traded for anything else? Do you want him traded for a second round pick? Do you want him traded for a mid fucking first round pick? No, you want if you get the first overall pick of the draft. I can't even emphasize this bullshit enough. If you get him for a first overall pick of the damn draft, you have to fucking make the move. Not only for these players and what type of I mean, this would just be amazing. Okay, if this could happen, but you can't. You have if you have a chance to get the first overall pick of the draft, you gotta take it. I'm going to emphasize this more because the Eagles already want 2 first-round picks. Okay, now who knows? They might get the first overall pick of the draft and maybe one more pick, maybe like a late round, a 4th round or something like that. Something just to add a little bit of something to compensate. But first overall pick, straight up for Nick Foles, first overall pick of the draft, not a fucking 32nd pick, not a 30th pick, not a 25th pick, not a 20th pick, not a 15th pick, number 1 overall of the draft. We're on the clock first in fucking Dallas at AT&T Stadium, picking our fucking player in front of the fucking world. It's exciting. But at the same time, everyone's got to fucking realize Carson Wentz is their fucking quarterback, okay? I don't want Nick Foles to go anywhere, trust me. But I don't want him to go anywhere unless it's for a first overall pick of the draft. And if we can get this, you trade his ass. You have to, okay? We can't keep Foles on his team for years. It's just, we can, but after what he just did last year, you have to take it into consideration that he has to get traded. That he has to get traded. And if not just traded, but like I said, Howie Roseman wanted 2 first-round picks. Didn't say a number 1 overall pick. He said 2 first-round picks, okay? You just got to respect the fact that we're not just going to give him up for nothing. Like I said before, we're not just going to give him up for nothing. So if you're offered, God, I've already said this like for the 10th time. You want something valuable for Nick Foles, first overall pick of the draft. Straight up for Nick Foles. You take it. And run with it. And enjoy it. And then they just have to go find a premier fucking backup. Maybe Nate Suffield's the answer. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But it's not bad. You can't have everything. Your whole roster isn't perfect every year. Okay, there's always going to be something that you don't really like. There's something that you do like. It can't be perfect because everyone's all nitpicky about the whole fucking roster. Now, there's some important things about the roster. Like, every position, of course, is important. But you're offered the first overall pick of the fucking draft. We could draft a need. We could draft the best player. Whatever the fuck is possible. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. So that's really all I got to say, guys. So keep looking, keep your heads up, keep your heads above water, trying to consume all this shit into one shot because I was pretty like fucking, I looked at my phone, I took out my phone, I just searched something, and all of a sudden they came up and I was like, that's how I looked. And then I was like, oh my God, I don't have my fucking tablet. I can't make a fucking video right now. So that's all I really gotta say, guys. So tell me what you think about Nick Foles for the first overall pick of the NFL draft to the Cleveland Browns. Let me know. You gotta take this trade. You have to take it. So that's all I gotta say, guys. That's all I really gotta say. So I'll see you guys later. Fly, Eagles, fly. Peace out. Shake Squad up. Peace. Peace. Peace.